Okay. Now, how do you know whether you're live or not?
You got the green thing, and then right up here at the top, it's gonna show you like stuff related to your live stream.
Okay. Any idea where? Hi, everyone. If you're watching, I'm trying to figure this stuff out.
And I can go back
We're
over
using
here
a
and
new
pop out your chat.
software, and I'm still trying to get used to it. But at least I'm on time today, which is a different thing than last time. So that's good. Thanks for your patience while I get this figured out. If you're here, give me a thumbs up, and I'm going to try to... Oh no, it took the picture from last time. Well, shoot. We're going to have to fix that. I don't know. I don't know how to use this software.
The software doesn't do the picture. The picture's part of YouTube.
No. Because when I do it through YouTube, I do a fresh picture every time. That was the picture from last week that we uploaded through the software. So I don't know what I have to do to change that. We will figure it out.
Sorry.
You don't need to watch it from your phone. It won't count as a separate thing.
Thank you, Havertz, for welcoming back.
Oh, she's looking at text.
Looking at comments, Mama.
Gotcha. All right. So, how do I pop the chat out? This is hide chat. I want to show it. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out.
Try going over to sort by.
What are you talking about? That's different. That's completely different, Leslie.
That's not the comments?
No, this is the chat. That is comments that are added later. But I want to pop the chat out. And now I just hid the chat. That doesn't work very well.
Hello, Kathy.
Hi, everyone. Show chat. All right. Now there should be, here it is. Now we should have the opportunity to pop chat out. Perfect. Then we can hide this thing right here. Guys, at some point I will learn how to use a computer. And, this century, hopefully. Because I used to always do my lives from an iPad, and now I'm doing it from a computer. And it's a little bit nuts. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Jen, Kathy, and Tamara. Hello. Why can't I scroll? Maybe I have to click on it to scroll. Why can't I scroll, Leslie?
Because
Any
it
idea?
automatically scrolls for you.
Yes, but I should be able to...
You don't have enough to need to scroll. Once more comments show up, you'll be able to scroll.
Let's hope so.
I hope.
Because it was disappearing and I couldn't get it to scroll back down. Hi, how is everybody this week? Where are you watching from and how's your weather? Hello, Kathy. I'm blurred. Uh-oh. Am I blurry to everybody? I have no idea how to fix that. I'm using a streaming app that my husband knows how to use. I wonder if it's this thing. Let's see what this is. I don't even know. I'm not going to click on anything because I'll probably mess it up. All right.
Looks clear here on your phone, Dad says.
How is everybody? And what's going on in your part of the world? Leslie has spent the weekend in New York. Leslie, you want to tell everybody a little bit of the highlights of your trip?
I was able to go to the top of the Empire State Building, and that was really neat. I went on a boat tour around the southern tip of Manhattan, which was also really cool. I was able to see the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island from the boat. And then we went and we saw the musical Wicked in the afternoon and kind of went home. And then the next couple of days we went out on my aunt's boat. So that was all really fun.
And you got to go to a zoo in Connecticut, I think?
I did go to a zoo in Connecticut.
All right. So that sounds like a good weekend. I'm a little bit jealous, but I'm very happy for her. All right. So we've got Two Wild Onions Homestead watching from hot and humid West Virginia. And here it is pretty much same. Except we have another round of thunderstorms coming through. Hello, Darren. Welcome to the live chat. And let's see, what else? So, what about Memorial Day weekend? What did you guys do? Did anybody go do any Memorial Day activities? I saw some people on Facebook that had went to I forget where they were, but they went to a service or a memorial type event. We didn't. I was at home. I actually had a guest on my homestead, and we worked in the garden. Cheryl says, a random fact. A number of the workers building the Empire State Building died falling from high up during construction. One of my ancestors was one of those people. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't think they had the safety gear that they have these days. You often see pictures of skyscraper construction workers like just on top of the scaffolding. And Two Wild Onions is asking about how are my green beans? They are not in the ground yet. So this weekend was weeding, mulching, and fencing the garden. And then I will get in my corn and my squash. And then when the corn grows a little bit, then I'm going to put in the green beans. So they're not there quite yet. But thank you. I did sort through them, hoping that I would get that far Monday, but we didn't. It was so hot. It was 90 something degrees and we were dying. And I don't take heat very well. I like turned red like a tomato. Like if you guys remember from last week's live stream how I was feeling. Cheryl says we had a chick hatch, a gosling hatch, and 2 more goslings today. Yay! Do you like your geese, Cheryl? Our geese were a little bit mean. Let's see. And you were in New York.
I got badly sunburned.
Badly? Or just slightly?
It's still red on that shoulder.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. My kids don't really burn that bad very often. They mostly get tanner and tanner and tanner. Chris and I are both super pale. Like you can see, I have some red from working outside. But we're very fair-skinned, and both my daughters are olive-skinned. So I think they get it from Chris's mom and my dad.
Yep.
I have something on the side of my face. Did I get it?
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's on
Which
the side of
side?
your nose. You got it now.
Okay. Gotta make myself camera pretty, right, guys? So I'm kind of tired today. And right before we started this live stream, we were watching a video of 100-year-olds, and I didn't get through it as far as I wanted to, and it was talking about what they regret. And we watched about 2 interviews, and both of them said they didn't have regrets, that they had got to do everything they wanted to do. So I thought that was pretty interesting. One was 101 at the time of the interview, and one was 103 at the time of the interview. So it's pretty neat. The gentleman looked like he was still living on his own. But it got me thinking about regrets. These chairs, like, brushing
Your chair
arms.
needs to be straightened.
Which way is straightened? I'm straight. You're diagonal.
I'm straight. Your chair is cattywampus, and you're turning yourself.
I don't think so. I think your chair is cattywampus. I think I can't turn in the chair. We're just gonna deal.
Here, why don't we just do
A little bit scattered.
that a bit?
I'm a lot of bit scattered.
There we go. Camera adjusted.
Alrighty. So I got to think about regrets, and when I get to 100, am I going to be able to look back on my life and say, I don't have any regrets. I got to do everything I wanted to do. And I think that's an interesting thing. And these are people who had lived through the World War. They had lived through, they were in Europe, so I don't know if they had the Great Depression like we did, but they had lived through, all the technological changes. The video was from 2015. So, what do you guys think? When is there something that you think if you got to the end of your life and you haven't done X, whatever fill in the blank is, that you would regret not having done that? And Cheryl says, they say as you get older, the things you regret in life are the things you didn't do, not the things you did. So just do everything. That's interesting. I think I would like to travel more. I think that that's something that I would like to find the time and the budget to manage to be able to travel some more. I've been fortunate in my life to be able to visit several different countries, um, but I would love to do more of that. So I think that's something that I would. I don't know if it would be a regret, but maybe a slight disappointment if I didn't do that. What do you guys think? What is something that you would like to see or do? And Cheryl says yes. The Great Depression was worldwide. Okay. I wasn't sure because in the U.S. we're really taught about how the U.S. was affected by it and the Dust Bowl and the stock market crash in 1929. So I'm very well versed in the U.S. portion of the Dust Bowl and then like the classic novels of the time like Grapes of Wrath and so forth. But I didn't know about the rest of the world. So that's interesting. Um, so okay guys, so what's a dream you have that you think if I get to the end of my life and I haven't done this thing, I would regret it? Anybody do? What about you, Leslie? You're young and a dreamer. Close your eye, you got something. We're just gonna groom each other like little chimpanzees. Pick, 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 pick. As long as we don't eat it, we're okay, right guys?
Think I would like to see all 50 states at least.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting close.
At least all 50 states?
At least
maybe
all 50
even
states.
51 of the 50?
We only have... I mean, unless you're counting Puerto Rico.
Well, what do you mean by at least all 50 states?
Well, I'd like to see, like, all the countries of the world.
Gotcha.
But at least the 50 states.
There's a lot of countries.
I think there's 196. Officially.
There's a lot of them.
196. Not counting all those micro countries. Like Oceania. Or Sealand. They're like... one of them's an old oil rig that has declared itself its own country because it's not in any country's territory.
Okay. All right, so Kathy says she's buffering. I don't know if that's on my end or her end. So you guys let me know if everybody's experiencing buffering or if just Kathy is. Our internet was kind of